Panther Chameleon, a colorful chameleon that can shine in bright blues, greens, and reds like a living rainbow. The Panther Chameleon is truly a masterpiece of nature, a walking, climbing kaleidoscope that dazzles the eyes. For instance, chameleons from the Nosy Be region are known for their brilliant blues, while those from Ambalobe burst with vibrant reds, greens, and yellows. These colors aren't just for show. They are a complex form of communication. A male might flash his brightest, most intimidating colors to ward off a rival or display a softer, more inviting palette to attract a mate. When a Panther Chameleon is calm and relaxed, its colors are often subdued and tranquil. But when it feels threatened or excited, it can change its appearance in a matter of seconds. This ability makes them one of the most visually stunning reptiles in the world, a living gem of the forest that never ceases to amaze with its dynamic and expressive beauty. Veiled Chameleon, known for the tall helmet on its head and its calm green body, with yellow stripes. The Veiled Chameleon is one of the most recognizable and popular chameleons, largely due to its prominent casque, the bony helmet that sits atop its head. This structure is present in both males and females, but it is much larger and more impressive in males, sometimes growing several inches tall. Scientists believe this casque helps to channel dew and rainwater down towards the chameleon's mouth, providing a vital source of hydration in its native arid habitats in Yemen and Saudi Arabia. Their bodies are typically a calm, leafy green, beautifully accented with bands of yellow, blue, or brown that create a striking pattern. Like other chameleons, their colors are a billboard for their emotions. A relaxed veiled chameleon will display peaceful green and yellow tones, but when stressed or agitated, it can darken to deep browns or blacks, with its stripes becoming more pronounced. They are also known for their relatively bold and sometimes grumpy personalities, often puffing up their bodies and hissing when they feel their personal space has been invaded. Despite this occasional sass, their unique appearance and fascinating behaviors make them a beloved species among reptile enthusiasts. Jackson's chameleon. This one looks like a tiny dragon with 3 horns on its face. The males of this species are famously adorned with 3 brown horns, one on the nose, and 2 smaller ones above the eyes. These horns aren't just for decoration. They are used in territorial disputes with other males. Instead of engaging in risky, damaging fights, rival males will lock horns and engage in a slow-motion pushing match until one gives up and retreats. It's a surprisingly gentle form of combat for such fearsome-looking creatures. They are also one of the few chameleon species that give birth to live young instead of laying eggs. A mother Jackson's chameleon will carry her developing babies internally, and then give birth to a group of tiny, fully formed chameleons, which are ready to climb and hunt for insects almost immediately. This unique combination of a dragon-like appearance and gentle nature makes them an endlessly fascinating creature. Pygmy Chameleon, a super small chameleon that can fit on a leaf and loves hiding in forest floors. While many chameleons are known for their size and vibrant colors, the Pygmy Chameleon stands out for the exact opposite reason. These incredibly tiny reptiles are masters of disguise, often measuring just a few centimeters long, small enough to comfortably rest on a human thumbnail or a single leaf. Their bodies are typically colored in dull browns and grays, perfectly mimicking the dead leaves and twigs of their environment. This camouflage is their primary defense, as they are too small to intimidate predators. When threatened, they often play dead, stiffening their bodies and falling over to blend in with the debris. Their movements are slow and jerky, further enhancing their disguise as a piece of falling foliage. Even their tails are different. While most chameleons have long, prehensile tails for climbing, the Pygmy Chameleon's tail is short and non-prehensile, better suited for a life on the ground. These miniature marvels are a wonderful reminder that nature's most incredible creations sometimes come in the smallest packages. Parson's chameleon, one of the largest chameleons in the world, with smooth colors and a gentle face. The Parson's chameleon is a true giant of the chameleon world, holding the title for one of the largest species by weight. Despite their impressive size, they are known for their incredibly placid and gentle demeanor. Their faces have a soft, almost wise expression, and their movements are slow, deliberate, and calm. Their coloration is less flashy than that of the Panther Chameleon, but equally beautiful, often displaying smooth, uniform shades of green, turquoise, or yellow. They can stay in one spot for hours, patiently waiting for an unsuspecting insect or even a small bird to pass by, before launching their incredibly long and sticky tongue. Oustalet's chameleon, a long, lean chameleon that can grow very big and turn earthy forest colors, also known as the Malagasy giant chameleon, The Oustalet chameleon is a contender for the title of the longest chameleon in the world. This lanky species, native to a wide range of habitats across Madagascar, can grow to be well over 2 feet long from nose to tail. They are incredibly adaptable, found in everything from dry deciduous forests to humid rainforests and even in human-disturbed areas. Their coloration is typically more subdued than some of their colorful relatives, specializing in earthy tones that provide perfect camouflage. They can shift between various shades of brown, gray, and dull green, allowing them to blend seamlessly with tree bark, branches, and soil. This camouflage is crucial for their survival, helping them avoid predators like snakes and birds of prey while they hunt. Males often have a high casque and a prominent dorsal crest that runs down their spine, adding to their impressive, almost dinosaur-like profile. Despite their large size, they are prolific and hardy survivors, a testament to their incredible adaptability. The Oustalet chameleon is a master of blending in, a giant that prefers the quiet, subtle artistry of camouflage over the loud, vibrant displays of its cousins. Carpet chameleon, covered in beautiful patterns that look like little colored carpets. The carpet chameleon is a living work of art, aptly named for the intricate, jewel-toned patterns that adorn its body. These small to medium-sized chameleons, native to Madagascar, are most famous for the female's spectacular coloration. While males are typically a more uniform green, females display a stunning and complex tapestry of colors, including yellows, greens, blues, oranges, and blacks, all arranged in elaborate stripes, spots, and ovals. Each female's pattern is unique, like a fingerprint, and can change dramatically based on her mood, health, and reproductive status. When a female is receptive to mating, her colors might become exceptionally bright and inviting, but if she is pregnant, she will often adopt a dark high-contrast pattern, with bold yellow markings to signal to males that she is not available. This vibrant display serves as a clear and dynamic form of communication. The carpet chameleon is a perfect example of how color can be used for both concealment and communication in the animal kingdom. Fischer's chameleon, a friendly-looking chameleon with a long nose that sticks out like a tiny horn. With its whimsical appearance, the Fischer's chameleon looks like a character straight out of a storybook. In some subspecies, this rostral process is even forked, giving it the appearance of 2 tiny horns. This unique nose, which is much more prominent in males, gives the chameleon a curious and friendly expression. Their bodies are typically a mix of greens and browns, often with a speckled or mottled pattern that helps them blend in with the lichen-covered bark of their forest home. They are a relatively active and inquisitive species, often seen exploring their environment during the day. Their nose horn is thought to be used primarily for display, helping males to identify each other and potentially to attract mates. The Fischer's chameleon is a charming and unusual reptile, whose peculiar facial structure makes it one of the most endearing and memorable members of the chameleon family, proving that nature has a wonderful sense of humor. Four-horned chameleon. As the name says, this species can have up to 4 horns on its head, living up to its straightforward name. The four-horned chameleon is a remarkable species where males sport a formidable set of horns on their face. Typically, they have 2 large, parallel horns above their eyes and 2 smaller ones on their nose, giving them a fierce and intimidating look that is unmatched by most other chameleons. These impressive horns are a clear sign of a mature male and are used in territorial jousting matches with rivals, similar to the behavior seen in Jackson's chameleons, found in the cool, wet mountain rainforests of Cameroon and Nigeria. This species is adapted to a high-altitude environment. Their skin is often a vibrant green, sometimes with blue or yellow accents, which helps them camouflage among the lush vegetation. A distinctive feature is a sail-like fin that runs along their back and tail, further adding to their dragon-like silhouette. This species is known for its shy and secretive nature, preferring to stay hidden high in the forest canopy. The four-horned chameleon is a stunning example of evolution's creativity, a creature that combines incredible defensive armor with the delicate art of camouflage. Flap-necked chameleon, a green chameleon with cute neck flaps and a long tongue perfect for bug catching. The flap-necked chameleon is a common and widespread species, found throughout much of sub-Saharan Africa. Its name comes from the noticeable dermal lobes or flaps located on either side of its neck, just behind its head. When the chameleon feels threatened, it can expand these flaps, along with puffing up its throat and body, to make itself appear much larger and more intimidating to a potential predator. This defensive display is often accompanied by a hiss and an open-mouthed gape. Typically, this chameleon is a uniform, bright leaf green, which provides excellent camouflage in the savannas and woodlands it calls home. However, it can change its color to shades of brown, yellow, or even black when it is stressed, cold, or trying to absorb more sunlight. The flap-necked chameleon is an active hunter, known for its incredibly long and fast tongue. It can sit perfectly still for long periods, watching for an unsuspecting insect, and then launch its tongue, which can be up to twice its body length in a fraction of a second, to snatch its meal. It's a classic, quintessential chameleon, showcasing the amazing adaptations that make these reptiles such successful and fascinating survivors.